In the beginning of the drama, we see a training scene where we are shown Shark, Korea's biggest K-pop boy band, practicing their dance performance. This is because in a few days, they are going to have a very big concert. After that, we see the area outside the stadium, where we are introduced to the female lead of the drama, whose name is Maha. She wants to become a very famous K-pop idol, and because of that, she has been a K-pop trainee for many years. While looking at the stadium, she says that one day she will definitely perform inside this stadium. Meanwhile, we are shown another girl who is standing on a bridge and crying very badly. Well, this girl's name is Annie, and what problems she has in her life will be explained later in the story. On the other hand, we are introduced to the main male character of the drama, whose name is Rock. He is the most famous member of the group Shark. A little while ago, he was also practicing dance with the other members. Soon, all the Shark members come out of their rooms, fully styled and ready for the concert performance. Here, we are also told about the leader of the group, whose name is Anju. He treats all his members very well and takes good care of them. When all the members are moving toward the performance area, Rock notices that their team leader, Go, is walking alone somewhere else. But Rock does not take this seriously and goes back to his position. After some time, we suddenly get the news that Anju is missing. Because of this, people from the group go to meet the CEO Jihog, and they ask Rock to take Anju's position, saying that if Rock does not do this, then the group Shark will be destroyed. Hearing this, everyone gets shocked. Where did Anju suddenly disappear? We will find that out later. Before all this happened, the drama takes us 1 week back. Here we see Maha waking up at 5 a.m., quickly getting ready, and then running toward her school to keep herself fit. Maha has only one dream since childhood, to become a very famous K-pop idol. That is why she has been a K-pop trainee for 5 whole years. After finishing school, she reaches her training hall, which is called music. There, she says that she does not waste even 1 second of her life because to become an idol, millions of students become K-pop trainees, and out of them, only 1% are selected. That is why she works extremely hard, so she can become one of that 1%. After practice, she starts talking with her friends. Here, we are introduced to another character named Jang, who is Maha's childhood friend. He secretly likes Maha a little, and just like her, he also wants to become a famous K-pop idol. Then everyone starts talking about Nog Entertainment, which is the agency of Shark and many other big groups. After that, the story shifts to the Shark members' building, where all the members are practicing dance. Here, we see Jihog explaining things about the Shark members to their new manager, where first Jihog starts explaining about Anju. He says that Anju looks innocent from the outside, but in reality, he is very smart and cunning. After that, he talks about Hachai, saying that she is like a mom in the group, and she knows every member very well and takes care of them. Then he explains about Bang, saying that he was raised in a foreign country, which is why he is like a wild gun and behaves very freely. Next, he talks about the fourth member, Chai, and says that when Chai works on songs, he gets so busy that he even forgets to eat properly, so the new manager will have to force him to eat on time. After that, Jihog explains about the youngest member of the group, Rock. He says that Rock is the most famous member of Shark, and his fan following is bigger than all the others. He is both good and difficult, and everything depends on his mood. The new manager of Shark writes all these points in his diary. Then the scene shifts back to Maha and her friends. There, a boy says that even though their agency, Musical Hala, is not as advanced or famous as other big entertainment companies, it is still better than those agencies that cannot even arrange basic facilities for their trainees. Because of this, some trainees have to practice singing inside the washroom, as they do not even have a proper music room. Meanwhile, we are shown a trainee from this low-level agency whose name is Yuri. She is practicing her singing inside the washroom. Outside, 2 girls are practicing dance. One of them is Annie, whom we saw crying on the bridge at the beginning, and the other girl's name is Sim, who is always very nervous. All 3 of these girls belong to Omega Entertainment, so by now we have seen 3 agencies in this drama. After that, the scene comes back to Maha and her friends, where they decide that no matter what happens, they will become idols through Musical Hala. But at the same time, they are also very tense, because anyone can be removed at any time. Seeing Maha feeling sad, Jang tries his best to encourage her and give her confidence. Hearing his words, Maha becomes a little happy. Now, in the next scene, we are shown Sim, who is a trainee at Omega Entertainment. She is not able to practice dance properly. Seeing this, her manager starts scolding her and says that their debut is only 14 days away, and still she can't even dance properly. Hearing this, Annie starts arguing with the manager, and in anger, she leaves her group and walks out. When she comes outside, she suddenly meets the CEO of Shark, Jihog. After that, both of them sit together and start talking. Jihog says that you have been training for 7 years, and finally your debut is just 14 days away, so why are you so angry at this moment? Hearing this, Annie doesn't say anything. Later, she returns to her training hall and faints. Seeing her condition, Yuri and Sim get very worried about her. On the other hand, manager John is shouting at all the Shark members because they fought like small kids and ruined their clothes. Because of this, he tells all of them to go and freshen up. When they are about to leave, Jihog comes there and asks Anju to come with him, saying that he needs to talk about something important. But even after a long time, Anju does not return. Because of this, Rock goes to check on him, and from there, he hears Anju shouting. When Rock quickly comes to Anju, he sees a mobile phone in Anju's hand, which looks like a secret phone. Seeing this, everyone gets shocked. Next, we are shown a meeting at Musical Hala, where the agency people are only thinking about their profit and selecting trainees for the future. They even reject very good trainees, saying things like, she is talented, but her age is too much, or she sings well, but she is not beautiful enough. They clearly say that this is only a business, and they don't need to care about anyone's emotions. They only want to push forward those people who can bring them profit. That is why they even throw away Maha's form, just because her height is not enough. At that moment, Maha's manager takes her side and requests everyone to give Maha one more chance, but obviously, none of them agree. Then Maha's manager suggests, why not send Maha to Omega Entertainment? Because one member has suddenly left their group and their debut is just 10 days away. Hearing this, they finally agree. After that, the manager calls Maha and explains everything to her. Hearing all this, Maha becomes very sad because she wanted to debut with Musical Hala together with her friends. But since there is no other option, she has to join Omega Entertainment. Because of this, with a broken heart, Maha comes to the rooftop and starts crying badly. From behind, Jang is watching her cry, but he cannot do anything for her. Later, when Maha is going home, she says, if you are going to follow me anyway, then you can at least carry my bag, because it is very heavy. Hearing this, Jang gets shocked because he was secretly following her. Then he starts carrying her bag. After that, both of them sit together and start talking. Jang says that he cannot do anything alone, and Maha replies that it is okay, and there is no need to say sorry. She says that she has heard that if someone truly wants to become a famous idol, then they can succeed even from a small agency by working harder. Then Maha tells him, you will definitely become successful one day, just don't ignore my calls. Hearing this, Jang says, never, we will always stay connected. Hearing this, Maha becomes happy. In the next scene, when Maha reaches Omega Entertainment, she sees Yuri and Sim practicing dance. Very easily, she copies their dance moves because Maha is an expert at copying. Seeing this, manager Joe gets extremely shocked and asks, you learned all these steps just by watching once? Maha replies that yes, because she loves dancing very much, so she is a little fast at copying. Hearing this, the manager says, no, you are not a little fast, you are very fast. After that, he tells Yuri and Sim that Maha is their new member, and she will debut with them instead of Annie. Hearing this, Yuri and Sim start talking privately, wondering if this girl will also run away like the others, because nothing is good in this agency. Then Yuri says, don't worry, we just need to behave well with Maha, so she doesn't leave, and our debut can finally happen. Maha hears all of this. She goes to them and says, don't worry, I have already signed the contract, so I have no option to go anywhere else. I will not run away, and I promise that I will give my best with both of you. Hearing this, both of them become very happy, and finally, the three of them become friends. Then, the story moves to the present when the performance of Shark is about to start, and Anju, who had disappeared, and on the other hand, Maha is going to shift Omega with the manager with all their belongings. Meanwhile, Annie stands on a bridge, crying heavily. The performance starts, which is Shark's comeback performance, but their career is at stake because Annie has suddenly disappeared. News spreads everywhere asking where Annie is, making the CEO from the entertainment company very angry. The story then shows Maha reading all the rules of Omega, which prohibit having a mobile, dating boys, or being overly scared, rules she finds very strange. Sim informs her that her room is ready, and Maha is ready to accept all conditions to become a superstar. While setting up her things, she finds a broken mobile, which she assumes belongs to Annie and keeps it aside. The three girls start practicing dance with full energy. Maha records her, part of the vocals, and they continue dancing. Their group is named Omega 3. Slowly, the time comes for their debut, making them very nervous. At night, they wear their costumes and click many photos to remember the day. They reach the debut place with their manager, where many other groups have come for their debut. Shark's CEO is also present, and the police inquire about Annie. Outside, news spreads that a trainee from Omega Entertainment jumped from a bridge, but the Omega managers, Yuri, Maha, and Sim, are unaware. Finally, the three girls start dancing for their debut, when they are suddenly stopped by officials who say their agency's debut can't happen because a trainee has committed suicide. Hearing this, they are shocked and realize it doesn't matter what happens. They are forcibly taken off the stage. Sim and Yuri try to help, but fail. Maha watches as another group is put on stage instead, making Maha extremely upset. When Anju's team arrives, they see the girls removed, which surprises them because it seems familiar. Rock and CEO also notice the 3 girls being removed and become very upset. Omega Entertainment becomes very angry because Annie's death brings a lot of criticism to the company. As a result, Sim disbands the group, Omega 3, to avoid media backlash. On the other hand, we see Maha pack their things and leave the Omega building. The story then jumps 3 years ahead, showing Rock as much more famous, now a top idol and well-known actor with many movies and dramas, winning several awards. At an award function, a singer named Lalima, also very famous in Korea, performs. She likes Anju and approaches Rock to dance with her, but Rock refuses because he isn't interested in Lalima. Meanwhile, Maha is seen imitating Lalima in her performance as she's no longer a trainee, earning some money from small performances despite the poor audience and venue. Maha gives her best performance, calling herself the Little Lalima. On the other side, when Rock returns home, her team members warmly welcome her and encourage her to win awards, which makes her very happy. Later, Maha was going to home. Then her manager receives calls from people that he doesn't attend to because they had took a lot of debut from many people. On the other hand, Maha received a call from his friend, where she tells him that she got a small role in a historical movie, which makes him happy. Before they could discuss Maha's upcoming birthday, his friend is called out for something. Meanwhile, at Rock's house, his friends watch a copycat video of Lalima, which is actually Maha. Seeing this, Rock is surprised and comments on her perfect imitation. He feels like he has seen her somewhere before. Then, Maha starts feeling a bit uneasy and rushes to the washroom to vomit, accidentally bumping into Rock but doesn't. See his face and apologizes, leaving. Rock thinks he might have seen her before, but leaves too. Earlier, at the shooting place, Maha arrives early with her manager, does her makeup, and steps out. She overhears some girls talking and realizes that the movie actor is none other than Rock. Hearing this, she is very surprised and thinks that if she had known, she wouldn't have come. Maha, who already knows Rock from before, has a past connection with him that will be revealed later. At the shooting place, she starts practicing her acting, where she has to run around during fight scenes like normal people. And here Maha's manager is very worried because the people he owes money to are threatening him, saying they are coming for him. This makes him even more anxious. Meanwhile, we see Jihog, the owner of a coffee shop, and now he is no longer Shark's CEO. Someone arrives to meet him, though their face isn't shown yet. On the other hand, Maha is sitting quiet, and then she listens some voices. She goes further and sees Rock is practicing his dialogue, and when he accidentally drops his sword into water, Maha laughs. Rock tries to see who it is, and she quickly quiets down. On the other hand, the shooting starts, and some scenes are reversed, but Maha is unaware accidentally getting hit by Rock's sword. Everyone rushes over to check if she's okay, and she assures them she is fine. Rock still doesn't see her face. After shooting ends, everyone is leaving, and Maha realizes that due to some urgent work, her manager left her alone at the location. She becomes very worried as she couldn't get public transport at night. While deciding what to do, she decided to running, and then a car stopped there, and when the window opens, Rock is there. Maha is shocked, and they are both surprised to see each other face to face. A flashback shows 2013, when Rock was a normal boy aspiring to be a famous idol. Maha had secretly watched him because she loved his dancing. One day, she bravely asks him to teach her some dance moves. Rock firmly declines, saying no one is added to his team casually. Maha becomes surprised. Meanwhile, Maha finishes shooting late at night and realizes her manager is missing. She asks the staff for directions to the dance center, learning it's far away. She struggles through a long road, injuring her hand accidentally, and on the other side, Rock was going to complete his all tasks with his manager. On the way, they see a girl on the road, frightening both Rock and his manager. Manager tells them that he heard there are ghosts in the area, but didn't know if it was true. He reluctantly checks behind him, covering his eyes, and realizes it's not a ghost, but Maha, the girl whose hand was injured by Rock. His manager tells him that Maha's manager left her alone after taking payment with her on shoot. After that, Rock realized that this girl is Maha, and he insists his manager to take car back, whereas manager, surprised, insists on giving her a lift, though company policy forbids it. He reluctantly takes her back. Maha is shocked to see Rock, and she forbids Rock to sit with him in car because she knows the policies of company and goes forward. As she goes forward, Rock gives her his jacket to keep her warm. Maha says it's okay and that she is fine, allowing him to go home, but he insists on walking with her anyway. Then Rock recalls her with the name of Copycat, and she's surprised that he still remembers the nickname Copycat from years. A flashback shows them 7 years earlier, walking home from school together. Maha recalls being inspired by a singer named Steve. She told that her dad encouraged her to pursue Steve's talent. This helps Rock understand why Maha is wanting to come with the dance team, to showcase her talent. Maha says she will soon move forward to fulfill her dreams. Then Rock asks her if you couldn't agree to your dad Thes and Maha see towards Sky and said, "Will you not be angry, Dad?" In the present, a love scene unfolds where Rock walks with Maha. He asks why she started ignoring him, and she denies it, but then falls silent. They continue walking on the road, and Maha lies to send Rock away, claiming a friend is coming to pick her up, as the area may still be unsafe. By listening this, Rock sit in car and said with his manager to drive car slowly so that he could see Maha. And then suddenly a car stopped towards Maha, and then Jang gets out of the car and comes to Maha. Seeing this, Rock's manager says to him, "Now I understand why this girl didn't take a lift from us." Hearing this, Rock becomes jealous because he doesn't like seeing Maha with another idol. He thinks that Jang is Maha's boyfriend and angrily leaves from there. Then Maha asks Jang, "How did you know I was here?" He says, "Sit in the car, I'll tell you." And then he tells her that Yuri had informed him. Then we see a flashback in which Yuri had told Jang that neither Maha's call was connecting nor her manager's. Hearing this, Jang becomes worried, and he remembers that Maha had told him she had a shoot that day. Thinking this, he leaves from there, and his friend sees him while he is going. And now, in the present scene, we see Maha telling Jang that he is her best friend, and because of him, she considers herself lucky as well. Jang is now a member of a group called Sparkling. Then both of them reach outside Maha's house at 6 a.m., and since Maha is already asleep, he doesn't wake her up. Meanwhile, Yuri and Sim also arrive there. Then Jang starts to leave after dropping Maha there, and from Sim's reaction it becomes clear that she seems to like Jang. On the other hand, Jang's manager Tai is angry with him because he suspects that he went out at night to meet some girl, the same girl who had earlier got a chance because of him at Omega Company in episode 1. He scolds him that if anyone sees him with her, it could ruin their group's reputation. However, he promises that it won't happen again, which calms him down, and the manager leaves. In the next scene, Maha's friend reflects on their age, saying that at 22 they feel too old to pursue a career in the idol industry, so she decides to give up her dream and live a normal life. Yuri and Sim initially are surprised but eventually also abandon their idol dreams, choosing to live ordinary lives happily. Meanwhile, Shark's members hold a press conference. Reporters continuously click photos, and one reporter, Jangi, questions them about the missing Anju for the past 3 years, leaving the group silent. Then manager Young manages the press, and the Shark members leave. We also see Jihog, who keeps flowers in front of the pictures of Annie. And then he visits Sparkling Group's manager, taking information from Maha, Yuri, and Sim about training. Although it seems the girls might have found an investor, it turns out they hadn't. When the CEO Park knows that Jihog is starting his own company, he laughs, knowing Jihog doesn't have enough money to invest in the girls' performances. Then we see Maha receives a parcel from manager Young with all her belongings, making her smile. On the other side, Maha then fills out her graduation form to continue her studies. Later, she sees a call from an unknown number promoting an idol opportunity, but she ignores it, thinking it's a scam. Then she saw a salon, and she goes there to cut her hair to start a new life, symbolizing change. Then, after coming back home, Maha knows that Yuri and Sim also initially dismissed the call as a fraud. When Maha tries to contact Jang, then manager Tai picks up, saying he is practicing and can't be disturbed. Then he confirms with her that did she receive a call from a person Jihog, and then she knows that CEO Jihog's opportunity is real, not a scam. In the next scene, the 3 girls go to the audition location at a coffee shop. There, Maha convinces her friends to try their idol careers. Then they go further. Jihog recognizes them and invites them to perform, and they showcase their talent. The girls show their past struggles that they could not show during her debut. To see them, Jihog remembers the conversation of manager Tae that the background image of these girls is very bad. One girl was removed from the stage on the very day of her debut, another girl sings other people's songs, and the third one has only done small, minor roles so far. So this is why it is best option to come back them on stage. And then the scene shifts back again to earlier, where Maha, Yuri, and Sim were dancing. After finishing the dance, they hug each other. Jihog really likes their dance, and hearing this makes Jihog happy, and he passed them to make an idol. By listening this, they couldn't believe and said that they require some time to sort out things. Then next day, they come to coffee shop, and Jihog show them their contract, which includes monthly salaries and full access to mobile and date facilities. They sign it and decide their group name, eventually choosing a name Tea Party. Then next morning, Jihog secures a $100 million loan, arranges a training hall in a basement, and the girls start training, learning songs and choreography. The girls think that they will do their debut after 6 months, but Jihog tells them their debut isn't after 6 months away, but the next day, which excites them. After next day, Jihog arranges a live TV interview to make Tea Party famous. The girls initially panic, but stay for the live show. During the interview, their backgrounds and struggles are revealed, earning sympathy and support from viewers. Yuri sings beautifully, Sim performs a song, and Maha shows her acting skills as Lalima's copycat. Rock accidentally sees the show and recognizes Maha, while Lalima comments negatively, calling Maha's appearance strange and claiming she's not like her. He leaves angrily. On the other side, the girls feel nervous thinking their performance was bad, but soon receive calls from relatives and friends praising them. The show also introduces Korea's first training system where trainees receive monthly salaries, which fascinates viewers, and Tea Party gains popularity online. People find them quite interesting, because of which the Tea Party becomes popular on the internet, and many people, after getting to know their story, decide to invite them to their shows. And yes, Jihog also somehow gets all three of them given small, minor jobs so that they can appear on TV and people notice them. From weather forecasting to gardening, they are promoted on TV in front of everyone. But there, all the people who invited them to their shows were making only Lalima do acting, which she absolutely did not like because she wanted to make her own name. However, at that time, everyone felt that Lalima was better. After that, when she sits in the practice hall and reads all the comments, everyone there was saying very bad things to her. Like, after forming your group, will you still do Lalima's acting? Meaning, don't you have any talent of your own? Reading this, she starts feeling very sad. Then Jihog gives her courage and tells her that she should not pay attention to what people say, but instead should learn to ignore them, because those people have no worth. Then he tells all three of them that this is a call for Idols On, the show, which is Korea's most famous show, where only big idols come. Hearing this, all three of them become very happy, but then Jihog tells them that only Lalima has been invited. Hearing this, the other two congratulate her. After that, next time, she reaches the show's shooting with Jihog, thinking that today she will definitely promote only her group, that is, the party. Then she meets Lalima there. Seeing her in front of her, she was very happy, but Lalima was not, so she starts insulting her, saying how strange you look in real life, and still, I don't know why people call you my copycat. Then from Lalima's assistant, we come to know that Lalima was deliberately called to the show so that she could be insulted there. Then she tells her fashion designer to make Maha wear a dress, saying that today she will see the acting of her copy. After that, in the meantime, Maha gets dressed up, but even after doing all this, she was not at all happy. After that, when she is coming out with a sulky face, she suddenly meets Rock there. Seeing him in front of her all of a sudden, she starts thanking him for a few moments for what he had done for Maha at night. Rock gets angry and says that apart from being a copycat of Lalima, she has no other work, and then he leaves. Seeing this, Maha becomes sad, but she then tells herself that she should focus on her own performance and give her best. When Maha is called to perform Lalima's act, she forgets everything and gives a very good performance in front of everyone, meaning she dances exactly like Maha. Then when she comes near Lalima and extends her hand in front of her to dance together, seeing this, Lalima gets annoyed and turns her face to the other side. Then Maha extends her hand toward Rock, and seeing her do this, everyone becomes very surprised, and Rock also very shocked. Now the question is, will Rock support Maha, or will he also reject Maha's dance proposal like Lalima and get her insulted in front of everyone? Then we are shown another small clip from the past of these two, where we see that even after Maha had refused, she still did not stop following him, meaning she was still secretly watching Rock's dance. Suddenly, Rock comes right in front of her and catches her, and then asks for her number there. When Maha gives him her number, he sends her one of his dance videos and says that she should learn it by tomorrow. Hearing this, she becomes very happy and immediately starts practicing the dance moves, which Rock was watching in disbelief. Then he laughs and says, "Copycat," and when his voice reaches Maha, she hides and runs away from there. At the beginning, we see that in the Idols On show, first a member of SOX, meaning Chai, performs a dance. After that, a girl from another group dances. Then when Maha is called on stage after both of them, she also performs very well there. But when she comes near Lalima and extends her hand to dance together, Lalima obviously rejects her dance proposal. Then Maha extends her hand in front of Rock. Seeing this, people are very shocked, and manager John from behind is signaling her to stop. But even then, Rock supports Maha so that she is not insulted in front of everyone. Both of them dance together in that same old dance which Maha had learned by watching Rock's video. Seeing both of them dancing exactly alike, everyone else is also very surprised. And from a distance, one crazy fan secretly records a video of both of them. The dance ends, and people there look very happy while dancing with Maha. Then when both of them are asked whether they had practiced the dance before the show, they clearly deny it. The show ends, and everyone starts going back to their homes. Lalima looks even angrier than before, so she also leaves immediately. She comes to Rock and says something about the video, but Rock angrily ignores her and leaves. On the other side, we see manager Jung trying a lot to call someone, and when the person does not pick up the call, he gets into the car and leaves. Then Maha and Jihog also come back home. When Maha sees Rock's jacket kept at home, she immediately goes to return it to him. On the other side, manager Jung goes to the director of the Idols On show and requests him to cut Maha and Rock's dance scene, to which the show owner agrees. Then Maha goes to Rock and gives him his jacket, and before leaving she says that you might think I can only copy Lalima, but I only do what I am told to do. If all this feels useless to you, then I am sorry. Saying this, she leaves. After hearing all this, Rock looks a little sad. When Maha turns back, she sees that Chai has also heard everything she said, so he starts asking Rock about Maha, about who this girl actually is, but Rock tells him nothing. Then we see that some fans standing far away have already clicked photos of Rock and Maha and look very angry. On the other hand, Lalima keeps getting angrier, thinking that when I extended my hand toward Rock for a dance, he rejected me, but today he danced with my copycat. Does this mean I lost to my copycat? On the other hand, Maha is going at home and she receives a call of Jang. Why do you look so upset today? Then we see that Jang is standing in front of Maha. Actually, it was his day off, so he came directly to meet her, because from tomorrow he will be busy shooting his new album. And anyway, his group's previous album did not do very well, so now he has to work even harder. Hearing this, Maha becomes happy for Jang and then tells him that she also has good news today. Jang asks what it is, and she tells him that today she danced with a star. Hearing this, Jang asks in surprise, was it Lalima? To this, Maha smiles and says no. It was a very big star, and dancing with him is nothing less than a dream. When the Idols On show airs tomorrow, you will see for yourself who it is. Hearing this, Jang becomes quiet and cannot understand anything. Now when Maha comes back home, Yuri and Sim start asking her many questions about how her day was and whom she met. But because Maha was very tired, she goes to sleep without telling them anything. On the other side, when Rock comes back home, manager Jung starts asking him many questions related to the jacket and then says that what was the need to take the jacket back from there? If someone had seen both of you together there, then what? To this, Rock says not to worry, no one saw us there. Then manager Jung says that there is every reason to worry because today you even danced with that girl and you know how risky all this can be for you. And anyway, have you forgotten that that girl already has another boyfriend who had come to pick her up at night? Hearing this, Rock suddenly becomes very angry, so his friends forcibly send manager Jung out. Then Rock starts remembering all those moments when Jang had come to Maha to take her along with him. Remembering all these things, Rock feels very restless. Just then, Ha-Chai comes to him and tells him to rest. Rock asks where Bang is, and he is told that he is where he always is. Then we are shown Bang, who was in a music studio with a person named Sevak, who is a songwriter. In the next scene, we see Maha, Yuri, and Sim sitting together, very excited to watch the Idols On show, and Rock is also watching the show at his home. But after watching the show, they realize that apart from Maha's introduction, her entire performance has been cut. Seeing this, Maha becomes very sad. Then Sim tells her that even without any scene in the show, Maha is trending on the internet. Hearing this, they all become shocked. After checking the details, they find out that photos taken while Maha was giving the jacket have been leaked, because of which Sharks fans are extremely angry. The jacket that Rock gave Maha was not a normal jacket, but a very special one, which Sharks fans had collected money to gift him on their 7th anniversary. That is why all of Sharks fans angrily start abusing Maha and say that earlier Lalima was not enough. Now her copycat, Maha, has also started hitting on Rock. Along with this, all those girls start demanding a boycott of the Shark group, saying that Shark members do not care about their fans at all because they give their gifts to any random girl. After this, the news spreads everywhere, and the other members of Shark are also left shocked. Meanwhile, it is revealed that the video has also gone viral, because of which the fans are getting even more furious, as they think that Maha is Rock's secret girlfriend. On the other side, when Jang also sees this news, he understands that the big star Maha was talking about was none other than Rock. This makes him very upset. Just then, a member of his group comes to Jang and starts teasing him, saying it seems like that girl likes Rock. Hearing this, Jang gets so angry that after glaring at him, he pushes him and leaves from there. On the other hand, Lalima is also very angry after seeing this news on the channel, so she says that, is this Maha trying to get close to Rock by using my name so that she can become famous? Because of which even her director starts supporting her. And then she says that she will release a new song, and that too, only with him. On the other hand, Maha reads all the bad and hateful comments about herself and says that she will hold a press conference and explain everything. But doing so could be harmful for her new group, so Jihog tells her to stay calm. However, Rock cannot tolerate all this, so he immediately writes an apology letter and posts it. In the letter, Rock writes that he only helped a girl who was feeling cold and there is nothing more between them. But if his actions have hurt his fans, then he sincerely apologizes to all of them. Even after this, the post goes viral very quickly. Everyone reads it, and their anger calms down a little. Wearing their white jackets, Shark comes out in front of the boycott group, apologizes to all of them, and promises that they will never upset their fans again. Hearing all this, Shark's fans' anger completely subsides, and they forgive them immediately, but say that now they will always keep an eye on Rock and Maha. At the same time, in one corner, we are shown reporter Jang, who finds this very strange, wondering why he reacted so strongly to all this, meaning how did he write an apology letter when this is not his nature at all. In the next scene, we see CEO Park, who wants to know the reason behind the letter, but then the Shark members take all the blame on themselves one by one and say that the mistake happened because of them, and they wanted to fix it because they are a team. Saying this, they leave. But CEO Park becomes very angry at this, thinking that have they started considering themselves so big that they are doing everything without informing him? Then when CEO Park asks his assistant about Tea Party, he finds out that it is a group from Jihog's company, which surprises him even more. Well, the next morning, Maha comes out and reaches the bridge and shouts loudly at Rock, asking how he could write an apology letter himself when she was the one who was supposed to post it first. Actually, she is angry because in her post, she had called Maha a poor girl, whereas Maha did not want to take any kind of help from Rock at all. On the other hand, Jihog reminds all in lunchtime everyone that today is their salary day, and that the money has already come into their accounts. Hearing this, the three girls become very happy, but since they had not made any profit for the entire month, they also feel a little bad inside. Then Jihog tells them that they have offers for 23 songs, and after listening to all of them, they will have to finalize one song. But even after listening to all the songs, none of the three like any of them, because not a single song sounds like Party. Seeing this, Jihog tells them not to take tension, because he does not want to turn them into a money printing machine, but wants to give them an identity. After this, the three of them return home, and after sleeping for a long time, Maha gets an idea. Why not use the song that they had prepared for Omega 3? Hearing this, Yuri and Sim also agree, and all three of them run to the CD that contains their song. Well, this song was written by a songwriter named Sevak, who is a friend of the member Bang, so the three of them decide to call Sevak together. At that time, Sevak was very troubled with his boss, when he suddenly receives Maha's call, asking him about the song, so he immediately calls her to meet. They come and wait for Sevak to arrive, and they do all this without telling Jihog, so that if everything goes well, they can surprise him. After some time, Sevak also comes there, and Maha tells him that they want to use this song for their debut, because last time, due to an accident, they could not debut with that song. But now they have gotten another chance to debut, so they want to start their career with this song. After hearing everything, Sevak goes back to his studio and asks his boss on call about the song. Actually, Sevak's situation is such that he does not get credit for the songs he writes, so he asks his boss whether he can take the rights of the song he wrote yesterday. Since the boss did not get any profit from that song, he gives all the rights of the song to Sevak. In the next scene, we see Jang practicing dance when he suddenly remembers all the things Maha had said, that she worked with a very big star today. Remembering this, he starts dancing very angrily, because he cannot tolerate the fact that she is getting close to another guy besides him. Seeing him dance at such speed, the company's CEO notices him and becomes impressed with him from that very day. Next, Sevak meets Maha and her friends again and says that he is ready to work with them, but he will produce the song himself. Hearing this, all three become very happy. Then Sevak says that they will have to change the lyrics a little to make them more powerful. The three girls were already ready for this, because they were planning to do the same, so they happily return home and start writing new lyrics. In the next scene, the three girls are busy writing their lyrics when Jihog suddenly comes there, so they quickly run away. In their hurry, a note falls there, which has something written about Sevak Company. Seeing this, Jihog realizes that CEO Park is also a very old friend of his. He is also surprised to know that Tea Party is a group from Jihog's company. Then Jihog reveals everything and says that he is working with Tea Party on one of his old written songs. Hearing this, Jihog laughs and says, "So these three were planning to surprise me." He offers money to buy the song, but Sevak politely refuses and says that the Tea Party girls have already paid him. He does not want to take money from either side because this is also a new beginning for his career, where for the first time, he will get credit for the songs he has written. Next, we see Yuri fixing her throat to sing, Sim hurriedly doing her makeup, and Maha searching for her things, because today is their song recording day. All three quickly get ready and reach Sevak's studio. First, Yuri records her lines. Seeing this, Maha starts feeling scared, so she becomes very nervous and goes to the washroom. As soon as she leaves, a member of Shark comes there. Hearing someone singing, he asks who it is. Then someone tells him everything about Party. Meanwhile, when Maha comes out of the washroom, she meets Rock there. Seeing each other face to face once again, both of them are very surprised. Rock gives Maha the way to leave, but before going, Maha thanks him for the apology letter, because she herself was also going to write an apology letter. Hearing this, Rock again shows his attitude and says, "Who are you to interfere in my matters?" Hearing this, Maha also gets very angry and shouts, asking, "Who do you think you are? The last time I thanked you for the jacket, you called me Lalima Copy, and now when I am thanking you for the apology letter, you are telling me to mind my own business. I never asked you to give me your jacket that night or to follow me." Hearing all this, Rock is stunned for a moment. Then Maha shows her attitude and leaves from there. After she leaves, Rock keeps thinking about how she dared to talk like that in front of him. Maha goes back to the recording room, where Yuri has already sung her lines. When Bang tries to praise her by saying that it was her first time, but she sang like an expert, she replies, "I know," and goes and sits near the director. Then, when Maha goes to sing, Rock also comes there. Seeing him, Maha becomes nervous and cannot sing properly because his eyes look very scary to her. Seeing her nervous, Rock stops the music and says, "You can completely copy Lalima, but you cannot sing your own song? Have you taken such a big opportunity of your life as a joke?" Hearing him say this, everyone is shocked. Maha looks at Rock angrily and says that now she will sing from the beginning without stopping. Hearing this, Rock laughs and leaves from there. As soon as he leaves, Maha starts singing very well. Next, Jihog meets a very famous dress designer, who is also a good friend of his. She charges less to design Party's dresses. In a way, because of Jihog's good connections, Party benefits a lot. In another scene, we see Shark preparing for their performance at Enog Entertainment. On the other side, members of a parking group show the performance of their new song to the CEO of Music Hall. The CEO tells them to remove the heroine and leader and bring Jang to the center. Hearing this, Yang gets very angry and leaves from there, but all of Jang's other friends are very happy for him. And on the other side, with Maha, Yuri, and Sim, she records songs while enjoying herself a lot, and after the editing is done properly, she receives them. Seeing this, she becomes very happy. Then all three of them make Jihog listen to their brand new song. After listening to it, Jihog also ends up liking the song, and then the three of them start their dance practice. Just then, their costume designer arrives and their setup is done properly. Well, next we see that Jihog goes to different investors and tells them about the tea party. In the end, he comes to Nog Entertainment, where he meets the manager, goes to the office, and tells him about the tea party and explains everything to the rest of the people as well. After that, at night when Jihog throws a noodles party for the three girls, seeing this, they become extremely happy. But when Jihog tells them that after 2 weeks they have their official debut, hearing this, all three of them are badly shocked and say that now they will have to start dieting. Maha runs outside, and after coming out, she starts running with happiness, and then looks towards the stadium and says that this time she will definitely perform in that stadium. Just then, the person whose call had come earlier comes to her and also congratulates her, and says that now he will meet her at the stadium. Hearing this, Maha becomes very happy. Well, after cutting to the next scene, we find out that Maha had always dreamed of dancing on the same stage with him, which is now about to finally come true. Then after a few days, the day of their debut arrives, where Maha, Sim, and Yuri, all three of them, look extremely happy. When these three come in front of the public and media and introduce themselves, no one takes their photos and no one notices them, meaning these three are not popular yet, so they are completely ignored. And the exact same thing had happened many years ago with the video members as well, when they also came in front of the media for the first time and were badly ignored. But today, the position BTS holds does not need any explanation, because all of you already know how successful they have become today due to their hard work. Then Maha, Yuri, and Sim do not take people's behavior to heart and go inside. That is why he loudly calls out there. Hearing this, Maha runs and comes to Jang. They all four of them start talking to each other happily. In between, Sim shyly congratulates Jang, and on this, Jang thanks her. Sim then starts blushing again. Just then, they hear very loud screams from the public outside, because everyone was shouting loudly after seeing none other than the Shark members. The members enter in front of all of them with full swag, and truly, the manager of these 5 members is very cool. Seeing them, all 4 are shocked. When Rock comes near them, he greets them, but because Rock has the misunderstanding that Maha has a boyfriend, he looks at her angrily. Then when his eyes fall there and he sees Maha with her boyfriend, seeing this, he once again starts feeling jealous. And with this, part 3 ends here. But before leaving, in this episode, we are also shown a clip from Maha's past from years ago, where we see that after dance practice till morning, Maha is going to a music hall agency. While going, Jang also notices her and starts following her. And in order to follow Maha, he also fills out the audition form of the music company agency just so that he can get one look at Maha. When Maha comes near Jang, she asks him if this is his first day today and tells him not to worry, that there is no need to be nervous here, and if he doesn't understand anything, he can ask her. Seeing her face to face for the first time, Jang is shocked, and after leaving from there, he lovingly and softly calls out Maha's name. And with this, part 3 ends here. Next, we see that when Maha is talking to Jang, Rock also arrives there with a dramatic entry. Seeing this, he doesn't like it at all that Maha is with Jang, so he leaves from there angrily. Well, in the next scene, we see that the music show manager calls all the other managers into a meeting and tells them that they are reducing the performance time of new artists because due to the sudden arrival of the Shark group on the TV show, they now have to adjust the time. So they reduce the time of new artists from 3 minutes to 2 minutes. Because of this, Rock becomes very worried, but on the other hand, Jihog and Park start laughing loudly at this situation and say that they understand now that he has returned. When the scene shifts back, he remembers the day when Jihog had come to the music arena showing the Tea Party video to ask for performance permission. When they came out, Park had seen them leaving, so in order to ruin Jihog's hard work, they also sent Shark to this TV show. On the other side, CEO Park remembers the day when Jihog came to him, shouted his name, and said, "How could you do this to your own people? That not everyone is a money printing machine." Hearing this, we realize that Jihog had left J Entertainment due to some reasons, and CEO Park is now taking revenge by troubling him. Then the scene comes back to the music arena, where now all the artists have come to know that because of Shark, their timing has been reduced. So everyone is very worried. Only the Sparkling group is an exception, because their group is famous, so they are given full performance time at this place. But Jang knew that this would affect Maha's group and that happiness was clearly visible on his face. So Jang angrily gets up and leaves from there. Seeing Maha worried, he directly goes to the Shark members in anger and starts shouting at them. Because 3 years ago, Shark had said in a press conference that for the sake of their junior artists, they would not go to any music or TV show. Because at the time of their debut as well, a big group had arrived, due to which their performance time was reduced. So how could they go back on their words? Hearing all this, Rock has no answer. Just then, Lalima also arrives there, whose second music show was in Haryana. She starts talking to Jang and says that you work in this industry, but don't you even know that all these decisions are not made by us, but by our agencies? Then she says, it's okay, and leaves from there. Then we are shown a flashback, where before coming here, Rock had also gone to talk to CEO Park, and said that he would not go to this TV show because he had publicly supported his juniors in a press conference. But CEO Park did not listen to him at all. Then we find out about a secret contract between CEO Park and Rock, in which he says that if you do not follow my orders, then you know what will happen. Hearing this, Rock becomes silent. Well, in the next scene, we see that the 2-minute song of Tea Party has been edited and is ready. On the other side, Maha comes to manager Tai with Jang's complaint, and he scolds her and leaves from there. At first, she feels very sad, but with manager's encouragement, she becomes completely fine. Well, before performing in front of the audience, their offstage practice takes place, where Jang performs very well, seeing which Maha becomes happy. But then Rock also arrives there, and Maha starts staring at him. This is noticed by Jang while dancing. When he comes down from the stage, he wants to say something to Maha but cannot, because Jang's focus was only on talking there. Then their group's dance practice takes place, where all three perform very well, but they do not look at the camera, which the show's director does not like at all. After the practice is over, he explains to all three that he understands it is their first time performing in front of the camera, but during the performance, they must look at the camera no matter what. For this, all three agree. Then first, Shark's members give a very powerful performance, seeing which all his fans start screaming loudly with happiness. Because they are all experts, they perform very well without stopping. After all of them, the Tea Party group is called on stage. As soon as these three come on stage, seeing such a large crowd, they become nervous because due to the Maha and Rock incident, the audience was still angry with their group, but all three gather courage and start their performance. Now they are also performing very well while looking into the camera. People start watching this performance on TV. At first, the performance of these three goes very well, meaning they give their best. But just when they turn, suddenly the music stops. Because of this, all three get a huge shock and become extremely stunned, because if their debut does not get completed today, their entire career will be ruined. Due to this, Maha starts remembering everything about how last time as well, their debut did not happen, and instead, they were taken down from the stage. So all three decide in their hearts that no matter what happens today, they will not stop. After thinking this, all three start dancing and singing without music. Seeing them do this, even Rock becomes extremely impressed with Tea Party, realizing that they are truly very hardworking and have worked very hard. Seeing the performance continue, even Rock feels relieved, and in this way, their performance remains successful. After that, when she is in her dressing room, Rock passes by from outside calling Maha a good copycat. After he leaves, when Jang comes there, Jihog tells him that all three of them are resting. Then we see all three of them checking how everything has come back again. When these three check their group's name on the internet, they realize that Rock is giving them positive comments. Seeing this, they become extremely happy, meaning the Tea Party group has now become a little bit famous. Along with this, Jihog also starts receiving calls for the three of them for work. After this, their daily schedule becomes very busy, and they get so little time that they do not even have time to rest. It means Sim receives many beauty ads offers, Yuri gets singing offers, and Maha also receives ads and show offers. Then one day, when all three of them return home tired, they find a cake and flowers kept there. Seeing this, all three of them understand that this must have been sent by him. When they open the card and read it, it says congratulations from Yang for their big success. But only Maha feels that this does not feel good at all. But Maha handles everything with a smile. Then all three cut the cake and celebrate. Later, Maha discovers that Bathtub had come to watch the movie and had also seen her kissing scene. This realization makes her feel extremely awkward and confused. On the other side, Jang Warers is once again practicing dance, but this time his movements are filled with intense rage, even stronger than before. His anger is clearly reflected in every step. After exhausting himself, he sits down and begins to relive the past, especially the moment when he kissed Maha, remembering that only fuels his anger further, and he struggles to control his emotions. Just then, manager Tae arrives and tells Jang that it's already midnight and he should rest, otherwise he'll fall sick. As Tae turns to leave, Jang stops him and suddenly says that he now wants to try acting in drama film. The manager is shocked because Yang had never shown any interest in acting before. Jang replies that he does now. He wants to try everything that can make him even more famous. In reality, his goal is clear. He wants to work harder than Rock, become a bigger star than him, and make Maha forget Rock and come back to him. Meanwhile, Rock finds himself seeing Maha everywhere, in his thoughts, in empty spaces, even in passing moments. Even Bathtub notices this and is surprised. Rock starts recalling the times when Maha used to come to him to learn dance and how she would secretly look at him. These memories make him smile again and again. Chai, who has been observing him closely, asks why he's smiling like that and tells him to stop, joking that it's starting to scare him. Rock quiets down, but once he slips away from them, his happiness returns. Maha is going through the same emotional turmoil. She keeps remembering Rock, especially how he carried her bag and ran to protect her from his fans. Thinking about this makes her cheeks turn red. Embarrassed, she scolds herself and tells herself not to think about such things anymore. The story then shifts to Jihog, who is sitting in his coffee shop. He remembers the moment when someone came to meet him, a scene that was previously left unclear. That person was Anju, the same Shark member who had gone missing. The revelation had shocked Jihog deeply, and even now, in the present, he remains disturbed by that memory. After this, we see Nog Entertainment's CEO, Park, instructing manager Young to put Rock into another film immediately. Even though Rock has just returned, he should not be allowed to rest. The CEO orders Young to give him 10 to 12 scripts right away. The scene then cuts to a party cue, where Jihog and others congratulate Maha for doing a film. They tell her that she has also started receiving photo shoot offers. They discuss this with Sim Mwam, suggesting that she handle the shoot. Hearing this, Sim becomes extremely nervous. Seeing her reaction, Jihog reassures her, saying that she doesn't need to panic and that he won't force her if she doesn't want to do it. Sim explains that she doesn't mind doing a photo shoot, but she lacks the confidence required of a model. At this point, Yuri and Maha encourage her, telling her that she is actually very beautiful and that she shouldn't let such opportunities slip away. After this, Maha heads for her photo shoot, fully focused on work. Meanwhile, Rock is given an overwhelming workload. He has to memorize multiple drama scripts within a week. Shocked, he protests, saying it's too much and wonders if he can't even get a little rest. Manager Youngchak apologizes, explaining that he has no choice because it's an order from the top. While Young turns on the radio, a song associated with Maha starts playing. Young immediately switches it off, worried about Rock's reaction. Rock, however, is visibly distracted. He skips meals and even starts humming Maha's party song to himself, showing how much he's preoccupied by thoughts of her. When Rock arrives at his agency, Lalima immediately sits in the front seat of his car, kicking Young out. She confronts him, asking if he really kissed his copycat, implying that Rock must have seen Maha in that girl, which made it easier for him to kiss. Rock firmly corrects her, saying that Maha is completely different from Lalima and should not be compared. Lalima is left shocked by his response. The next scene shifts to a photo shoot where ECE, Jang, and Sim are both models for a high-profile designer. Sim's shoot is completed first, and she is thrilled. Then Jang's shoot begins, and he looks incredibly handsome. Sim secretly takes photos of him, feeling delighted and admiring his charm. Meanwhile, Yuri reaches a studio, where a former Shark member wants to collaborate with her. Bang accompanies her, but is ignored by Yuri, leaving him embarrassed. Later, when Yuri shares this with Sim and Maha, both are extremely happy for her success. Later, Maha goes shopping with Sim and Yuri. Two girls recognize them as members of the Chapter Tea Party group and excitedly ask to take photos with them. Although they feel slightly awkward for not wearing full makeup, the three happily pose for photos. After leaving the store, they feel extremely happy, realizing that they too are becoming recognized celebrities. The story then shifts to the park members receiving their first salary in 3 years. Jang's friends suggest celebrating together, but he refuses and instead decides to call Maha, showing that she is his priority. Back with Hariz, Rock House. He tries to read a drama script, but every Chafre romantic scene reminds him of Mahabharat, disturbing his concentration. Frustrated, he leaves his room and finds Comfrey, Chai, and Hachai playing a game. Rock thinks about confiding in someone about his feelings. He first considers Hachai, but knows he would never give permission to discuss personal matters. Then he thinks of Chai, but realizes that Chai would likely shout out the secret to the fans, as he had done before. Unsure whom to talk to, Rock remains trapped in his thoughts, further highlighting how deeply Maha occupies his mind. Then Rock notices Bang, but knowing that Bang is only focused on work, he decides not to talk to him either. Exhausted and about to leave, Kang arrives, standing in front of him. Kang had joined the group as Anju's replacement, and Rock feels he might be someone he can confide in, so he brings Kang into his room. Rock begins telling his story using codenames, calling Maha A and himself B. He explains that B used to ignore A, but now B has started caring deeply about A, though A doesn't understand what's going on in B's mind. Kang is initially confused, so Rock clarifies that this story is about his friend. B represents a girl his friend likes. Kang is shocked that Rock even has a friend. Rock continues, explaining that his friend once knew a girl, but they lost contact. Years later, they meet again. And now she keeps appearing in front of him constantly, disturbing him. Kang concludes that his friend has clearly started liking the girl. Surprisingly, Rock refuses to accept this. Later, Rock realizes that his friend needs to return some items to the girl, but doesn't have her contact number. Kang suggests searching for her number via her social media account, and Rock agrees. However, when he searches, he finds many accounts with her name, leaving him unable to locate Maha. Suddenly, he remembers an old box containing his old mobile phone, the one he used to send Maha his dance videos. Since the phone has no charge and he lacks a charger, he rushes to a store to buy one. When a girl recognizes him there, he immediately runs away, avoiding attention. Meanwhile, Maha and Yuri get ready to go to a luxury restaurant. Maha mentions that she won't be paying today. The bill will be covered by someone else. While there, she receives a message asking, "Is this Maha's number?" She deletes it, thinking it could be from anyone, but it was actually from Rock. He sends the message and waits impatiently for her reply. When she doesn't respond, he mutters, "Why isn't she replying? Strange." At the restaurant, Maha sees Jang sitting there, all part of his plan, since today he received his first salary. Maha tries to call the number again, but Rockajum cuts the call, making him even angrier. In his frustration, he starts throwing things from the fridge, clearly upset with Maha. Meanwhile, Maha asks Jang and Sim about their shoot. Sim happily shares that she felt very comfortable and enjoyed working with him, which makes Maha happy. However, seeing Jang constantly tense and worried about Maha bothers Sim, as she doesn't like seeing him so preoccupied with Maha's actions. Meanwhile, Maha receives another message that says, "Don't you want your fan pouch back?" Reading this, she is shocked and immediately realizes that this must be from Rock. She quickly makes an excuse about going to the washroom and leaves, but Rock feels uneasy because he just wanted to spend time with her. He calls back, but she doesn't pick up. Frustrated, he decides to show some attitude and starts counting to 10. But before he reaches 10, at 5A, Maha cuts the call. Now, helpless, Rock has no choice but to call her again himself. When Maha, surprised, asks how he got her number, he explains that it was saved in his old mobile. After returning her fan pouch, He asks where she is, saying he wants to come to return it in person. Maha refuses, telling him he shouldn't bother and that he can deliver it instead. Rock's heart sinks because he wanted to see her, but he agrees and asks for her address so he can deliver the pouch. Before ending the call, he requests her to save his number, which Maha does. After the call, she feels slightly happy. The next morning, Rock notices a trainee about to meet someone, and when she sees Rock, she immediately runs away. Jung arrives and comments that the girl is probably dating someone. He then asks Rock if he's ever dated anyone, but Rock simply refuses to answer and leaves. Later, it's revealed that the boy the trainee was meeting is a member of the sparkling group Eunhye, the same one Jang dislikes. Rock goes to his practice room to work on dance, and later searches for Maha, looking carefully at her photos. He decides to message her, but instead of sending one, he ends up sending many messages, asking where she is, if she's okay, whether she's practicing dance, or if she's out with someone. Maha reads all these messages and is shocked, thinking, what is happening to him? She tells herself that this behavior can't continue and decides to ignore the messages. Rock feels restless and sad, realizing he is unsettled without a response. Meanwhile, Kang comes to check on him, asking whether his friend's problem has been resolved. Rock says no. His friend has contacted the girl, but she isn't replying, possibly showing attitude. Kang is confused. Then, Chai arrives. Having overheard all the A and B conversations, after hearing the full story, Chai bluntly says that the story has only one meaning. Rock has started liking a girl. Rock is shocked, but being smart, immediately realizes that the story refers to himself. Kang finally admits in front of Rock and Chai that yes, he likes someone, but he hasn't been able to confess his feelings. Hearing this, Chai explains with an example. Just like you keep roaming around in the bush, you shouldn't hesitate. Instead, you should take a direct shot. To emphasize his point, he kicks Maha's fan pouch, which makes Rock immediately run over and shout at him. At that moment, Rock's eyes fall on a diary lying on the table. Seeing it makes him extremely happy, so much that he hides from manager Jung and takes a van to the address mentioned in the diary. When he arrives, he sees Maha and calls out her name. Seeing her, Rock smiles, feeling as if he's found all his happiness in that moment. Meanwhile, there's a flashback from 7 years ago. Rock is practicing dance when Jihog comes to him and asks him to join his team. Surprised but excited, Rock accepts the offer. Later, when his friends and Maha find out that Rock left to become an idol without saying goodbye to anyone, including Maha, they are furious. When Jihog brings Rock to his dance studio, there are only 3 members there, and they are all overjoyed. Back in the present, when Rock approaches Maha, she is shocked. Before she can say anything, Yuri and Sim spot them. Seeing them coming toward Maha, she quickly holds Rock's hand and drags him away, hiding somewhere, but in the process, they immediately let go of each other's hands. When Maha asks why he came, Rock says he came to return her fan pouch, which was left in the van, and asks her to wait while he retrieves it. As he goes to pick it up, he suddenly sees Yuri and Sim in front of him. He immediately turns back, but it's useless. They have already recognized him. In anger, Yuri grabs Maha's hand and forcefully takes her away, scaring Rock. When Rock returns to the van, he finds it missing, because he had parked manager Jung's van in a no parking zone, and the police had taken it away. Meanwhile, Yuri and Sim read all the messages Rock sent to Maha's phone. Maha explains the entire fan pouch story, and Yuri understands the situation, but insists that Maha being with Rock is dangerous for their group and could cause many problems. She tells Maha to change her number. Sim objects, saying it's too extreme, but Yuri shouts, emphasizing the effort they all put in to reach this level and asking if they are going to waste it now. Sim, hearing all this, sadly points out that they had already forced any in a similar way, and if they do the same with Maha, they might lose her too, leaving them with nothing. Hearing this, Maha quickly silences them and promises that she will fix everything very soon. In the next scene, we see Rock, who had called manager Jung, now heading home together after retrieving the van from the police. Jung is clearly angry at Rock's behavior. As Rock searches the van for Maha's fan pouch, he can't find it anywhere. Manager Jung then reveals that he has the pouch, and tells Rock he'll never get it back. He takes Rock to a boxing hall, saying that despite refusing him many times, Rock hasn't stopped meeting Maha, so now he must choose between her and him. Rock responds that both are important and that Jung can vent his anger on him. When Jung tries to hit him, he's unable to. Meanwhile, Yuri and Sim are asleep, but Maha cannot sleep, thinking about Rock constantly. The next morning during breakfast, all 3 girls are quiet. Jihog comes to talk to them, saying that fighting among themselves achieves nothing. He informs them that they have received an offer for a Sitcom, a television series. Yuri refuses as she has no interest in acting, and Sim declines due to her lack of confidence after the photo shoot, leaving Maha to accept the offer. Later in the office, they are told about Rock's extremely packed schedule, where all offers from the company have been accepted, leaving him with no free time, so he can't meet anyone. This strange behavior of manager Jung draws Park's suspicion, and he asks his security whether Jung is having a fight with someone. Manager Jung then takes Rock along to a jungle-like filming location. Rock tries hard to escape, but fails. He learns that he must shoot an episode in the jungle, living without facilities and cooking his own food. This makes him extremely angry, but with cameras and crew around, he is helpless. To make matters worse, Manager Jung confiscates Rock's mobile phone shot before leaving. Meanwhile, Maha buys a new mobile and SIM card at a mobile shop. The shop owner, recognizing her growing fame, even asks for her autograph. Later, she goes to a coffee shop and gives her new number to Jihog, Suneri, and Sim, who are delighted and thank her for choosing them over Rock. At the Sparkling Group, Rock has been assigned a small role, which makes him a bit nervous because he had a previous argument with Jang in the green room. Jang, however, refuses to let Rock take the role and insists he will do it himself. The manager is happy to see this resolution. The manager then checks everyone's weight and notices that except for him, the other 3 members have gained weight. Furious, he tells them they must lose the extra weight within a week, reminding them how strict the K-pop industry is about idols' weight. The 3 members make faces, realizing the pressure they're under. Meanwhile, in the Adrai jungle, Rock is struggling to find firewood. After much effort, he finally lights a fire and cooks noodles, but accidentally drops them because they're too hot. Hungry and frustrated, Rock becomes extremely angry. Even when he goes to sleep, a camera keeps monitoring him, which makes him even more upset. Back on Maha's side, she misses Rock terribly. Secretly, she takes out her old mobile phone to check for messages from him, but finds nothing. Rock's phone is with manager Jung. She looks up at the sky, missing him deeply. At the studio, Yuri arrives to work, but sets a condition. She wants to learn music more properly. Sak agrees. As soon as Yuri leaves, Jang comes by, likely to catch a glimpse of her, but Sevak tells him she has already left. Jang notices Sevak's monthly schedule, which shows when Yuri will have music classes, and he becomes very happy seeing this. After finishing his shooting, Rockwas is picked up by manager Jung. Before leaving, Rock checks his mobile and sends out numerous messages to Maha, asking where she is, if she's okay, whether her group members have said anything to her, and urging her to call him immediately if she faces any problem. Meanwhile, Maha, traveling with Jihog, spots Rock's photo on a bus advertisement, which makes her miss him deeply again. When she reaches the company, the first person she meets is Lalima, who pulls her aside and asks why she likes copying her. Maha explains that Lalima has always been her role model, which is why she started imitating her. Lalima initially feels happy, but quickly warns Maha, even if you copy me and work with Rock, don't get close to him. I like him. Stay away. Maha tries to respond, but Lalima leaves, realizing she'll have to handle Maha differently to get her point across. Taking a deep breath, Maha enters her audition room for a sitcom, where Chai and Kangs are already waiting since they'll also be working with her. They inform her that the other members are busy with their own commitments. At the same time, Rock arrives at the company for his radio show, furious at manager Jung for bringing him directly there without allowing rest or even a bath. But as soon as he sees Maha near the lift, his anger melts, and he becomes happy, though Maha deliberately ignores him, wanting no connection with Rock at the moment. This behavior confuses Rock and deeply hurts his heart. Later, all 4, Rock, Maha, Chai, and Kang, exit in the same lift to Kai and get into separate vans. They glance at each other but say nothing, eventually heading off in their own directions. Meanwhile, Parker learns that Maha will be working with Chai and Kang and becomes extremely angry, complaining that Jihog keeps interfering. He recalls that Tea Party used to be in a Omega Entertainment Group, a company under Mr. Kim, which had a member who tragically committed suicide by jumping off a bridge. Park reflects deeply on the situation. On the other side, Mr. Kimmin is explaining basic tasks to a trainee when he receives a parking call, which makes him very happy. The details of this conversation are yet to unfold. After that, in the next scene, Rock comes to a company called Butterfly Effects, which is going to make his new film. There we see Jang as well, who passes his interview. Then, in the next scene, near the sea, we are shown a boy who is none other than Anju, the former member of Sharkstem, who had come there for a trip. Seeing the couple sitting there, he he starts remembering his past, how he also used to come here with Annie and used to enjoy a lot with her. We can see that when Rock returns to his dorm, someone named Kang starts asking him about the dark circles under his eyes, asking what is going on in his life because his face looks very tense, whether it's about some girl or not, the same one he had told them about last time, asking what her name was. Hearing this, Rock angrily scolds both of them and tells them to keep quiet. Then, when he sees a script named Love Virus in Rock's hand, he asks him about it. Rock tells him that the female lead in it is his sister, and Kang says that the other girl is his girlfriend. Hearing this, Rock gets very shocked and then angrily scolds both of them and leaves from there. But seeing Rock's reaction, both of them tease him and ask whether he is jealous because they are going to work with his crush. Hearing this, Rock angrily throws a slipper at both of them to shut them up. Then he comes to his room and carefully looks at all the messages he had sent to Maha, wondering why she is ignoring him. After thinking a lot, he suddenly gets up and goes to meet her. There, he sees Jang sitting in the practice room, practicing his dialogues. Then he receives a message from Sim, who tells him that she is practicing alone in the practice room, and it's very late, so can Jang drop her home. Hearing this, Jang happily agrees. Meanwhile, Yuri comes to Sim and asks her to go pick Maha up. Then we find out that Sim had deliberately sent Jang to Maha, so that Maha could forget Rock and stay with them, because she knows very well that Jang loves only Maha, and Sim's happiness lies only in Yang's happiness. On the other side, Han-jae comes to Rock's room to check on him. When he sees that Rock is sleeping, he leaves, whereas in reality, nothing like that was happening. They were only pretending to be asleep. Doing this, both of them were also feeling very scared. Well, when Jang reaches Maha to pick her up, at that very moment, Rock also comes there in his car and sees both of them together. When he hears that Jang has got a small role in a big movie, Maha becomes very happy for Jang and congratulates him. But Rock does not like this at all, so he immediately honks his car horn and comes out of the car. Seeing him, both Jang and Maha get shocked and go straight to him and ask him to sit in their car. Hearing this, Maha is surprised. When Jang says hello to Rock, Rock angrily asks why both of you always meet me alone at night. Hearing this, Jang says nothing. Then Rock again asks Maha to sit in his car. Maha, after thinking a lot, finally, she refuses to go with Rock, and to this, he says that you cannot refuse me, because with great difficulty, I came here to you without informing all my members. So come on, quickly sit in my car. Hearing this, Jang says to Rock that there is no need for you to trouble yourself, because I have also come here only to drop Maha to her dorm. And anyway, if anyone sees her with you, it can create a lot of problems for Maha. Hearing this, Rock angrily asks Jang what he means. To this, Jang says that just because you are our senior, it does not mean that whatever you say or do, Maha has to follow it. Hearing this, Rock gets very angry at him and stops him from crossing the line, saying that it would be better if you talk to me with some manners. Hearing his voice, Yuri also looks angrily at Rock. Kang too was angrily scolding Yuri. Seeing the two of them fighting, Maha does not like it at all. So before things go any further, she goes to Jang, says sorry to him, and tells him that she will talk to him later. Then she tells Rock to come with her. Hearing this, Rock becomes very happy, but Jang does not. After Maha and Rock leave from there, Jang becomes very angry and sad. On the other side, Chai and Kang, who were pretending to be Rock and were lying on his bed, were scared and continuously messaging Rock, saying, "Bro, where are you? Please come quickly, because Han-jae is searching for you everywhere, and we are lying on your bed pretending to be you." Just then, Han-jae removes the blanket from over them. Seeing this, both of them get badly scared and say that they have done nothing. Seeing them like this, Han-jae gets angry. Meanwhile, Rock is sitting in the car, smiling softly, and says to Maha, "You took my side, right?" Maha asks what he means. To this, he says, "That means today you choose me, just like a perfect girl." Hearing this, Maha starts smiling, but then suddenly becomes serious and asks why he had come there. To this, Rock directly says that it's because he was missing her a lot. Hearing this, she becomes surprised. Then Rock asks her why she didn't reply to his messages, whether she has changed her number, and asks her to give him her new number. Hearing this, Maha gets shocked and asks how he knows that she changed her number, but Rock doesn't say anything. Now, because Maha did not want to give Rock her new number, she tells Rock to stop the car, but Rock doesn't agree and says that he won't stop until she gives him her number. She looks at him angrily. Rock smiles because he is enjoying troubling Maha. Then Maha tells him about her problem, that she has promised Sim and Yuri that she will not keep any connection with Rock. Hearing this, Rock's heart breaks badly. After this, both of them stop talking to each other. Then we see Yuri returning to the dorm with his broken heart when he hears a male actor talking to his girlfriend, saying that he dated her only because she is a trainee at Nog Entertainment, and if she troubles him too much, He will tell everyone about her. Just then, the actor sees Yuri and gets shocked. Since Yuri has heard everything, he bumps into the actor and leaves from there. This makes the actor very angry as well. When Yuri reaches the dorm, Hanjae angrily starts shouting at him and asks many questions about where he went so late at night without informing him. The other members try hard to calm him down, but it doesn't work. Finally, Yuri says that at this moment, he can only say sorry, and then he goes to his room. Seeing him leave, Hanjae says that never forget that you are a member of Shark Star. The next morning, Maha goes to the place from where she starts remembering Lalima's words, especially when Lalima had said that she likes Rock. Remembering this, Maha becomes very confused. Then she recalls her old times with Rock, when Rock used to drop her halfway home for her safety and used to look at her very lovingly. Remembering those moments, her feelings for Rock grow even stronger, but because of her circumstances, she still cannot accept Rock's love. On the other side, Rock is also very troubled by all this. So the next day, when he comes to the shooting place, he starts practicing very seriously, with full focus. He was practicing with complete intensity when Jang comes to him and tells him that he is also a part of this movie. Hearing this, Rock asks him to practice together. Then, under the excuse of practice, both of them start hitting each other for real and venting out their anger. Because of Maha, they have started hating each other even more. Rock feels that Maha is not accepting him because of Jang, while Jang feels that Rock is deliberately coming between them because he is Maha's oldest friend. Jang does not know that Maha and Rock's friendship is actually the oldest. On the other side, Yuri comes to the practice room and tells both of them to get ready quickly because it's time to leave. Hearing this, both of them get surprised. Meanwhile, Rock comes to the shooting place and does the final fighting practice with all the members where, after doing moves with everyone, he has to punch Jang a few times and finally kick him. Jang is also practicing the same thing when Maha, Yuri, and Sim arrive there. As soon as Maha calls out Jang's name, he becomes very happy. On the other side, Rock is asking the director whether he can punch Jang a few more times after the last take, but the director says no, because otherwise the scene will get too long. Hearing this, he stays quiet. Soon, everyone gets ready for the final shoot and goes and sits in their respective cars. Maha stands near the director, seeing which the director is happy, because last time she had worked in his film as well. But manager Jung is not happy, thinking that no matter how much they try to keep this girl away, she still somehow ends up in front of Rock. The shooting starts, where Rock is running away in his car, trying to avoid Jang and the others. But as soon as his eyes fall on Maha, no one knows what happens to Rock, and he gets distracted and crashes into a box placed in front of him. Because of this, Rock's car meets with a very bad accident, and Rock gets badly injured. Seeing this, everyone gets extremely shocked. They stop the shooting and run towards Rock, somehow pulling him out of the car. Maha, seeing all this, is badly shocked. But at the end, we see that when Anju was secretly in a relationship with Ani, he had told everything about this affair to Shark's leader, Hanjae, because he never keeps anything hidden from Park and keeps giving him all the secret news about the members. Next, we see that while Rock is getting his shooting done at the shooting location, suddenly he sees Maha and gets badly shocked. Because of that shock, Rock is unable to turn his car, due to which a very big accident happens. Seeing this accident, everyone is extremely shocked because in this accident, he also gets very serious injuries. When Jang sees this, he also becomes very shocked. Just then, Jang's eyes fall on Maha, who is crying very badly after seeing such a situation. Seeing her crying, Yang doesn't like it at all, so he understands that now Maha has started liking Rock, because of which Jang's heart breaks very badly. Well, now in the next scene, we are shown that everyone reaches the hospital to see Rock. After that, the rest of the Shark team members also arrive, and seeing his condition, manager Jun starts crying badly and keeps repeatedly asking Rock to wake up. Seeing their condition, CEO Park notices this and understands that they have become emotionally attached to Rock. Everyone is waiting outside the ward for Rock to regain consciousness. On the other hand, Maha, Sim, and Yuri are also standing outside the hospital, waiting for Rock to wake up, where Maha looks very worried for him. In the next scene at Jihog's cafe, we are shown reporter Jangi, who comes to Jihog and again starts irritating him, saying, "Please tell me where Anju is, because I know you talked to him." But Jihog says nothing. Then, through a call, the reporter also comes to know about Rock's accident and immediately leaves from there. On the other side, Anju also reads the news of Rock's accident on his mobile and directly calls Jihog. We see in the next scene when manager Jung tells CEO Park that Rock's stuntman could not come today. That's why Rock decided to stunt on his own. Hearing this, CEO Park's manager Jung gets very angry and holds him responsible for everything, saying that if Rock had died today, then only you would be responsible. Hearing this, manager Jung becomes silent, clearly scared. After that, we see that all the Sharks members come to Rock's room to see him. After asking the doctor, manager Jung tells them that Rock is now out of danger. Hearing this, everyone feels relieved. When all of them come out of Rock's room, Lalima arrives to meet him. She looks very worried after hearing about the accident. She asks the Sharks members about his room, and they tell her everything. When Lalima herself sees Rock's condition with her own eyes, she asks manager Jung how much he reduced Rock's rest, and says that it seems like he didn't even let him sleep properly. She says that the mistake he made must be due to an overloaded schedule, which is why Rock ended up in this condition. Hearing this, manager Jung lowers his eyes. Then Lalima angrily says that one should at least show some humanity so that he wouldn't end up in such a condition. Hearing all this, manager Jung also feels very guilty. On the other side, when Jang comes back to her dorm, someone asks her whether Rock is alive, meaning whether he is still alive or not, and says that he wishes he could have seen the accident happening. Hearing this, Jang shouts at him and says how he can say something like that about someone. After returning to her room, Jang keeps remembering that same scene again and again, where Maha was crying very badly after seeing Rock's condition. Just then, Maha calls to Jang and asks her about Rock, asking did he know about Rock's condition, but Jang says, I don't know. Hearing this, Maha is getting more worried. When Lalima comes out in front of the crowd and sits in her van, she starts crying very badly for Rock. Maha sees her in that condition, and Lalima is also very shocked to see Maha there, wondering what she is doing here. Then she leaves from there. In the morning, we see that manager Jung has been sitting beside Rock all night, crying and asking him to wake up. He says, please Rock, open your eyes, because I cannot see you in this condition. Please forgive me and wake up. If you wake up, I will do whatever you ask me to do. Just then, Rock suddenly sits up and asks, promise? Whatever I say, you will definitely do? Seeing him suddenly wake up, manager Jung gets badly shocked because he thought Rock had been unconscious all night. But actually, after getting proper sleep, he was just acting unconscious in the morning. On the other side, when Jesse and Jihog are taking Maha with them for a sitcom shoot, they notice that Maha is very sad, so they tell her to rest in the car. When Maha reaches the shooting place, she acts very well. But when there is a break and everyone goes for lunch, Maha comes near Choi and Kang and asks whether Rock is fine now, where Kang thinks that she is asking about him and says yes, I am absolutely fine. Then Choi tells Kang that she is asking about Rock. Then Choi tells Maha that there is no need to worry because he is out of danger. But Maha doesn't believe it and angrily says why she shouldn't worry when everyone is telling her different things. Then Choi and Kang say that this is what true love is. When both of them come outside, they see manager Jung coming toward them. But manager Jung is not there for Choi and Kang. He has come to take Maha with him. He also asks Jihog for permission. Then Maha tells Jihog everything about herself and Rock. Due to manager Jung forcing too much, Maha goes with him. When Maha enters inside, Kang and Choi are already sitting there. They insist that manager Jung should also take them to the hospital. After that, when all of them reach the hospital, Choi and Kang distract the public and secretly enter the hospital through the back gate. On the other side, Rock is thinking about how he should act when Maha comes to meet him, so he immediately starts pretending to be unconscious again. When Maha comes near him, she starts crying badly because she cannot tolerate seeing Rock in such a condition. She cries and says how he could get injured so badly. Seeing her crying like this, Rock is shocked for a moment, and then he again closes his eyes and pretends to be unconscious. Maha, while crying, tells him that when Rock came to give her pouch at night, she was very happy. And when Rock danced with her in front of everyone, but because of the circumstances, she could never tell Rock about her feelings, about how much she liked him. She starts crying even more. Hearing her voice, Rock immediately wakes up and asks, really? You really like me too? Seeing him suddenly awake, Maha gets badly shocked and is unable to say anything. Then Rock comes closer, holds her face, and says that Maha is very important to him and that he truly likes her from his heart. Without wasting any time, he directly kisses Maha. She is badly shocked at first, but later she also closes her eyes. Finally, both of them confess their love for each other. Outside, Kang and Choi keep the public distracted by giving interviews. After that, both of them also leave the hospital. At night, when Maha reaches her dorm, she receives a call from Rock, who tells her that he misses Maha a lot. Hearing this, she starts getting blush, but then she gets nervous and cuts the call. On the other side, manager Jung, Kang, and Choi come to their dorm, and they are talking among themselves about Rock and Maha. As soon as Ha-Chai passes by, all three of them go silent. After that person leaves, they again start talking and decide that they will keep this matter a secret from CEO Park. When someone else passes again, they go silent once more. After that, they finally decide that they will keep this secret from everyone. The next morning, we see Maha coming to the cafe very happily. There she sees that Jihog is not at the counter. Instead, there is another girl who is now going to work in Jihog's cafe. She is about to introduce herself, but the girl interrupts Maha and asks her what coffee she wants. After Maha places her order, the girl asks for money. Maha gets very shocked because she never used to pay money at Jihog's cafe. Then Yuri and Shin sitting there tell Maha that they also paid today. And then Jihog also comes and says that he also paid for coffee as well. Jihog then happily says that he has finally found a trustworthy girl for his cafe, so now he will only focus on his work. In the next scene, we see Rock suddenly trying to get out of bed and leave. But suddenly, manager Jung comes and says that Rock still needs rest. Rock refuses and even shows by exercising that he is completely fit and wants to leave. But manager Jung does not agree. Rock tries to run away forcefully, but manager Jung still doesn't let him go and tells him that they have told the public through articles that his condition is serious. So he has to stay here for a few more days. Rock doesn't agree because he keeps remembering Maha and wants to go out. He again tries to escape, but manager Jung catches him and requests him not to put everyone in trouble because of love. Rock still doesn't agree and asks him to trust him. In the next scene, CEO Park calls Hachai again and tells her that she must pay more attention to her team because manager Jung is soft-hearted, so trusting him is not right, so he must now keep a strict eye on all team members. Hachai agrees and tells that he will not give them any chance to complain. Then manager Jung calls CEO Park and tells him that Rock wants to escape from the hospital. Hearing this, CEO Park gets angry and tells manager Jung that Rock cannot be sent outside for 2 days. Rock finally sits quietly and messages Maha that he has to stay in the hospital for 2 more days, but he will meet her as soon as he is discharged. Hearing this, Maha becomes happy. When she sends Rock a cute sticker, Rock starts thinking about which sticker he should send in reply. When he asks manager Jung about it, even manager Jung doesn't know what to send. So Rock calls him useless. Manager Jung gets angry, snatches Rock's phone, and sends a kissing sticker to Maha. Seeing this, Rock gets badly shocked and angrily asks manager Jung why he is still single. When Maha sees the sticker, she starts blushing. Kang and Choi come and sit with her and say that they know she is talking to Rock and she should never forget what they did for both of them yesterday. Maha thanks them, and Choi says that if Rock ever troubles her, she will come directly to them. They assure her that they will always take her side and help her. Hearing this, Maha becomes happy. Just like this, 2 days pass. Rock returns to his dorm, where all his group members give him a very warm welcome. When he goes back to shooting the next day, all his fans also welcome him warmly and wish him good luck for the shooting. When Rock is about to go for shooting, Jang stops him and asks about his health. Rock says that yes, he is fine now. Then he walks a little ahead, stops, and comes back toward him. He asks Jang whether you like Maha. To this, Jang says no, meaning he used to like her before, but now she is just an old friend to him. Hearing this, Rock becomes very happy. But then Jang says that you don't need to be too happy, because I am still Maha's friend, and I will stay with her for my entire life. This means that if she starts liking me even 1%, then I won't leave that chance. Instead, I will make her mine. Hearing this, Rock gets angry, but Jang leaves from there without reacting or arguing. After he leaves, Rock is burning with anger. Well, now the shooting of both of them starts. This time the car has to be stopped properly, and then he comes out of the car and starts fighting with everyone. He performs this scene very well. In the same way, both of them grab each other's collars and stare at each other angrily, as if they are about to kill each other that very day. The scene then shifts to Yuri, who is sitting and working on music with Savak. At the same time, Bang also comes there on purpose just to see Yuri. When Yuri says hello to him, he becomes extremely happy. He again asks her to work with him, but this time too, Yuri clearly refuses, saying that she doesn't have free time, and then she starts leaving. Bang stops her and says that she should think about it again, because he is talking about working with just the 2 of them, not with the whole Shark team. Even after hearing this, Yuri refuses Bang again and leaves from there, which makes Bang feel extremely insulted. Now it becomes night. After finishing his shooting, Rock asks Jung for his car so that he can go meet Maha. Manager Jung does not want to give Rock his car at all, but unwillingly, he still gives it to him. After that, Rock comes outside Maha's house and waits for her to arrive. When Maha comes there, Rock tells her to always remember this day because today is their first date. Hearing this, Maha becomes very happy. Then both of them happily reach near a bridge. Before getting down, Rock thinks that there is too much crowd here, and if anyone sees him and Maha together and clicks their photos, then both of them could get into serious trouble. Because of this, they cancel the plan of going to the bridge. After that, both of them go to a couple place, but there is also too much crowd there, so they feel it's not right to stay there either. Because there is no other option left, Rock starts driving the car in circles at a circular place. Then Rock comes to dorm sadly, and when Kang and Choi see him sad, they ask about his sadness, but Rock did not tell anything. At the same time, Bang also comes there, and he also looks very sad, just like Rock. When Rock asks Bang the reason for his sadness, Bang starts telling him his story with Yuri by using A and B. Hearing this, Rock interrupts him in between and says no, meaning A and B already have a happy ending, so now come to C and D. Then Bang explains by calling himself C and Yuri as D. He says that whenever C tries to talk to D, D gets angry and leaves, meaning D is always angry with C. But still, C doesn't feel bad about D's anger. Then Rock tells him to keep talking to D nonstop because one day, D will definitely get attracted to C. Hearing this, Bang becomes happy. After that, Rock calls manager Young and tells him that for his schedule at 6, Young should come to pick him up at 4 in the morning. As soon as the clock hits the time, Rock calls Maha and asks her to come outside. When Maha comes out, she gets badly shocked on seeing him and asks what he is doing here. Rock tells her that he has come only to meet her because this is the only time when no one can see them meeting. Hearing this, Maha becomes happy. Then manager Young comes there and tells Rock to leave for the shooting. Rock says bye to Maha and starts leaving. Actually, he didn't feel like leaving at all, but due to manager Young forcing him a lot, he has to leave from there. Now we see Lalima, who has a TV ad shoot with Rock today. When Rock reaches the acting place, Lalima becomes happy on seeing him. Then Rock comes to his makeup room and starts chatting with Maha and looks very happy. Lalima also notices him being happy, so she directly comes to Rock and asks him what has happened to him and who has changed him so much. She says that he must be dating someone, right? Hearing this, Rock says yes. Lalima then asks who that girl is, but Rock refuses to tell her anything more. Just then, manager Young also comes there, and Lalima asks him how he allowed Rock to date Maha. Hearing this, manager Young gets badly shocked and starts forcing Lalima to keep this matter secret. Lalima says that he can date whoever he wants, but in the end, he will come back to her only. Rock doesn't say anything after hearing this. Before leaving, Lalima tells Rock not to smile so much because if he keeps smiling like this, everyone will find out about his dating. After coming out of the makeup room, Lalima becomes extremely sad because she also truly likes Rock, but despite trying her best today, she couldn't make Rock hers. This makes her very sad, and tears even come into her eyes. Still, she doesn't cancel the shooting and continues her shoot. On the other side, we see Sim, who dresses up like Maha and smiles at herself in the mirror. She says that if she looks like her and smiles like Maha, then will Jang notice her? On the other side, Maha is reading Rock's message that says that because of a busy schedule, they won't be able to meet each other today. Hearing this, Maha becomes sad, and Jihog also notices her sadness. Before you get confused, let me tell you that Jihog also knows about Maha and Rock's love relationship. In the next scene, we see Lalima with some trainees from her agency. Lalima brings them very tasty food, but all of them refuse to eat it because cap and training rules do not allow them to eat tasty food, meaning they are only given diet food. Lalima tells them that no one will come here at this time, so they should eat without worry. She says that she knows very well that even a trainee sometimes really wants to eat food of their choice. Hearing this, all of them happily sit with Lalima and start eating the tasty food. Seeing them happy, Lalima also feels happy. In the next scene, at night, Maha is going back home when she remembers that day when Rock suddenly came to meet her for the first time. Remembering that day, Maha says that she wishes she could meet Rock again because she misses him a lot. Just then, Rock comes from behind and says, "Then meet me." Seeing Rock in front of her, Maha becomes extremely shocked and happy. Then Rock asks her to come with him for a walk, and both of them go to a mountain. After walking for a long time, they sit at one place and drink coffee together. Maha is very happy with Rock and says that she can't believe she is sitting so late at night drinking coffee with a shark member. Hearing this, Rock becomes happy. After spending a good time, both of them start going back home. Suddenly, someone secretly clicks photos of both of them. There was someone who was closely watching both of them. That person clicks many photos of Maha and the next morning, when Maha comes out of her house to go for shooting, she finds a parcel with her name on it. When she opens it, she gets badly shocked. With this part ends here. As usual, at the end of this part, we are shown a flashback where Rock quickly takes off Maha's pouch and keeps it in the van, then starts looking for Maha's pouch, which manager June had hidden. When he finds Maha's pouch, he takes out a diary from it and starts reading it. After seeing what's written in it, he goes mad and directly goes to meet her at her house. Now we understand that inside the diary, it was written, "Rock, you are my superstar. I like you." After reading this, Rock says that her heart is with him, and he takes a sigh of relief. With this, we see that after Maha and Rock spend a good time together while they are going back home, someone clicks their photos. That person is a reporter from a very famous channel. Next, we see Maha returning home and becoming very happy because she has completely fallen in love. On the other hand, the reporter who clicked Maha and Rock's photos is also very happy after seeing those photos. But when reporter Jang comes there, he hides the photos from her. In the next scene, Maha is shooting a scene of a sitcom where Choi is her younger brother, and both of them are fighting over a remote. The scene is shot very well, and both of them get a lot of praise. They are then given the script for the next scene. On the other side, Jang was watching online when his members ask him whether he talks to Maha because she has been very busy these days. Jang says yes, but after everyone leaves, he sits alone and thinks. He has tried to forget Maha and has also told Rock that he will forget Maha, but for him, forgetting her is very difficult. He remembers her every minute. Now it becomes night, and Rock comes back to his dorm. As soon as he arrives, Choi and Kang hide their script. Seeing their behavior, Rock understands that something is wrong. He forcefully snatches the sitcom script from Choi and starts checking it. Kang says that since Rock himself is an actor, he should understand that this script is just acting. Rock reads 2 or 3 pages first, but finds nothing special. But when he comes to the next page, he sees that Maha has many kissing scenes with a famous actor. Seeing this, he gets very jealous at first, then says that it's fine because it's just acting. In the next scene, Rock reaches the shooting place with manager Jung, where Maha's kissing scene is supposed to be shot today. He tells everyone that he has come there for Kang and Choi, but manager Jung knows very well that he has come only for Maha. Maha also comes there with Jihog, and becomes very happy after seeing Rock. Then the sitcom director comes and tells Rock to stay with them. Shooting starts, where Maha and Choi are talking when suddenly another actor named Bin comes and calls out to Maha, asking what she is doing there. Maha gets shocked, and the scene ends. This actor named Bin is shown as a very famous and handsome actor in Korea. When the director says that both of them look very good together, Rock feels extremely bad. Then Kang says from behind that actor Bin is really very handsome in real life too. Hearing this, Rock stares at Kang even more angrily. Seeing Rock angry, Kang says, "But our Rock is best." The scene comes where there is a kissing scene with the actor Bin. Maha says to him that even though you are my senior, still I want to date only you because you are my first love. Hearing this, Rock starts feeling jealous. When actor Bin refuses to date her, hearing this, Maha gets upset and says that she will date only Bin. This makes Rock angry, and he says to manager Jung that when Bin is not interested in Maha, then why is she chasing after him? Then Maha makes the actor promise that once her studies are completed, they will definitely date each other. Seeing this, Rock sarcastically says, "Just look at their pinky promise, while she never makes any promise with me." At this, manager Jung starts calming Rock down. Actor Bin also makes a promise there, saying that yes, when you study properly and clear your school, then we will definitely date each other, and then you will become my official girlfriend. Hearing this, Rock starts hitting her head in anger because she cannot tolerate seeing all this. Then when Maha and actor Bin do kiss, Rock gets badly shocked, while manager Jung is enjoying all this from behind. Maha stays away and watches actor Bin. Here in anger, Rock touches her own lips. Then the second shot is called, and again the actor kisses. Seeing this, Rock puts a stone on her heart and says that yes, in shooting the second shot is important, but the limit is crossed when the director asks for a third shot. Seeing this, Rock starts losing control, though somehow he controls himself. Then when the director calls for the fourth shot and asks them to kiss tightly, Rock gets so angry and he is about to go and hit the director, but manager Jung stops her. Then they kiss again, and Rock somehow keeps control over himself. Manager Jung even tries to stop her from watching all this, but he does not listen and watches everything angrily. Then, when the director calls for the fifth shot with full emotions, Rock goes crazy, thinking whether this director is stupid who keeps taking shots again and again, even though so many shots have already been done. Manager Jung again makes Rock quiet. Now actor Bin kisses perfectly, seeing which Rock's patience starts breaking, so in anger he keeps looking at them while taking long breaths. Just then his eyes fall on Kang, who is a Maha lover in this sitcom. So, Kang is hiding behind a tree and acting as if he is crying while watching all this. After that, when the director says cut, Rock angrily shouts loudly at Kang and then runs towards him at full speed. Seeing this, everyone present there gets very shocked. Manager Jung tells Jihog that even Rock is the same as before, who cannot share his things with anyone. He says, "Look, the one you like is getting close to someone else, so now you have to become a real man and stop all this. Come on, quickly fill yourself with a lot of anger. So much anger that whoever clashes with you You will kill them. Seeing all this, Maha watches in shock. After that, when Rock comes back downstairs in extreme anger and is about to leave, manager Jung asks him what happened and why he is leaving now and not watching the rest of the acting. Rock angrily says that what he is feeling right now is something a single person like him can never feel, and then he leaves from there, burning with anger. After the shooting ends, Maha comes in front of a warehouse, and we see Rock messaging her the way to a storeroom. When Maha reaches there, Rock immediately pulls her aside and asks why she has been ignoring him since morning. She replies that apart from ignoring him, she had no other option. When she notices that he is extremely jealous because of the kissing scene, she starts teasing him even more. But suddenly, because someone is coming there, both of them have to quickly hide on a sofa, where Rock was very happy to watch Maha too closely. But then Maha suddenly pushes Rock away from herself. Because of this, Rock gets angry and says, "Are you scared of coming close to me? Then what about actor Bin, whom you were kissing again and again?" Because of this, Rock angrily starts leaving from there, but then Maha stops him and suddenly kisses him. Rock happily says that if you wanted to kiss, instead of chicks, you could have kissed on my lips. And then she starts blushing a lot. Well, now when Maha and Rock come out one by one while hiding from everyone, someone again secretly clicks photos of the two of them. Then manager Jung comes and forcefully takes Rock along with him. In the next scene, the reporter brings Rock's and Maha's secretly clicked photos and shows them to CEO Park. Seeing them, CEO Park is also quite shocked, meaning now he has come to know about Maha and Rock's love relationship. On the other side, when Maha comes to cafe, Sim and Yuri also come there and start asking about actor Bin. When Maha tells them that yes, they were very good, and they behaved very nicely with her too, Sim becomes very happy. Then when Sim asks at the cafe's new waitress whether she has ever seen actor Bin, she refuses and says that she does not have time to watch TV. Rather, she is only a fan of her study role model, Young Jin. Hearing this, Maha asks whether she surely knows about Rock, because he is a member of Korea's biggest boy band. Then that waitress also refuses to recognize Rock and instead says that all actors are useless, only study role models are good. Hearing this, Maha starts arguing with that waitress, and both are quieted down by Sim and Yuri. When later Sim comes to know that Maha and Rock are dating, she gets very shocked because Maha had told Yuri everything about Rock but had told Sim nothing. Because of this, Sim gets angry and leaves from there. At the same time, Jihog also comes inside, and seeing Sim leaving angrily, he understands that there has been another fight between the three of them. There, the designer asks Sim why she is becoming so thin day by day that even the clothes designed by her are not fitting properly, and asks whether she is under too much stress about something. But Sim refuses and says that she will try to become like before. Outside, we see Shark Group fans reading news about an actress named Kim Ji, saying that she is having an affair with someone. They say among themselves that it is the age to be in a relationship, so Kim Ji has not done anything wrong. But when another girl says that Rock is also of dating age, so he also has the right. Hearing this, both of them get angry at her and say that Rock is not like others. He is special. He is the country's treasure and also all of ours, so he cannot date. Hearing this, that girl goes silent. In the next scene, we see that Maha and Yuri are talking in the practice room that Sim went home after the shooting. Maha talks about meeting her, but Yuri says that they should also give Sim some time. Then Yuri shows a Kim Ji scandal on her mobile, seeing which she tells Maha to be careful. Maha sees that this is the photo from the day Maha and Rock went to the mountain together, and moreover, she herself had seen Kim Ji there too. Because of this, Maha starts feeling very nervous.